Daniss Jenkins, number 24, Detroit Pistons.
Jenkins fakes the pass, hooks, and he hits!
Right side of the floor, working over 𝗙𝗢𝗟, and hits the fadeaway on the baseline.
Daniss Jenkins to the lane, guns on the run, it goes. Daniss Jenkins from midcourt lets it go, and it goes!
Screen, Jenkins from the corner.
Walk us through how you ended up in Detroit.
I knew everybody in the draft, everybody, kind of most of the people that they took before me. You know, it's not no knock to them, but I just knew what I was capable of, and I just felt like I deserved to be drafted. But it just, like I said, it's just a testament to who I've been my whole life. It was kind of like, you know, you got to work through it and you got to prove yourself, and it just added to the chip on my shoulder. That's really all it did, man. It just kept the fire burning inside of me, for real. Throughout the pre-draft process, you do workouts for teams, and Detroit was one of those places where I did pretty good, and talked to your agent at the time, and we just thought it was a great fit for me. We knew, obviously, the season they was coming off before, and it was just like one of those spots where it was like you might have opportunity to kind of make some real estate there, and we went with it because we felt like it was a great fit.
So last year, you got out to a little bit of a slow start with the Crews, but eventually you found your groove. You ultimately became the leader of that team. Like, what did last year playing with the Crews and that whole season teach you?
Yeah, I always tell people, mostly about the G League, you can look at it one or two ways. You can look at it as like, oh, I'm down here in the G League and, you know, nothing else is coming from it. Or you can really take advantage of the opportunity and look at it as another way to work on your skills live. And like I said, starting slow and then still having to prove myself again, that's just been me my whole life. Like, when I started slow, everybody was kind of like wavering a little bit and thinking, oh, he's not an NBA player, he might not be good enough, he might not be capable. But I always knew what I was really about. And like I said, my biggest thing is making the game easy for my teammates. Like, my abilities is my abilities. Like, you know, God, he blesses you with certain talents and things like that. But I never want that to show until it have to. Like a big shot or a moment, stuff like that. Like, that's just within the game. But I'm really good at making the game easy for people around me, people that's on my team. So me stepping up and being a leader on that team, that's just who I am. Like, I just try to lead by example, for real. Yeah, life as a two-way is really tough, and a lot of people always tell you, you know, just to stay ready, stay locked in, stay focused, and stay true to who you are and keep putting the work in. But it's tough when you don't know whether you're coming or you're going, and sometimes you feel like you might be doing everything possible, and the result is not the result that you're looking for at the time. So it's just about who in your circle, your relationship with God, and just you staying true to you. So for me, those are three things that I always make a priority in my life. I keep my relationship with God right, make sure my family is right, and I put the work in, and I stay true to me. And I can live with the results, whether good or bad, whatever comes with that, because I know I put myself in the best position that I can to be successful.
You mentioned being the best teammate you can be. Like, we see that because when you're not on the floor, like, you bring that energy, right? Like, where does that come from? Is that just a Daniss thing? Where does that come from?
Yeah, that's just me. Like I always say, like, I'm not no selfish type of guy. Like, I tell people all the time, like, growing up, people used to get on me for being so unselfish. Like, I maybe pass the ball too much. I may not look for my shot enough. So when I'm on that bench, I'm just trying to do whatever, like I say, the team need to win. And I know when I'm not on the court, it's energy. And, you know, I just try to pick the guys up and just try to keep that spirit and that energy going, because to me, that's everything. Like, energy is everything. If your energy is off, your game gonna be off. That's how I look at it. So It's tough to bring that energy every night when you're out on that court and you're tired sometimes, but just if I could pick them up in any way that I can, my teammates, and lead us to a victory, by doing that, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to encourage everybody around me.
We mentioned that unpredictability of being a two-way guy. Let's go back to November 10th, against the Wizards. You were put front and center in the NBA stage, middle of a win streak. Like, what do you remember about that day? Walk us through it.
I think I really didn't know until shoot around, because you don't know. We didn't know who was out, who's playing. We don't know until shoot around. And I came in. I do my same stuff that I always do. We come in, we have our meeting, we watch the film. I prepare as if I'm playing, even though I might not, but I just prepare as if I was. And then we got the news kind of shoot around, and it's still like be ready. I just remember just doing everything the same. You go get your pregame nap in. I got me some lunch in between, and I went to the gym, and I got my pregame stuff in, and I did my little routine. And then once we got out there, and I knew everybody was tired. The schedule is the schedule in the NBA, but all was on my mind was we cannot lose. No matter what happened or what went on in that game or who wasn't playing well and who we was playing against, we just cannot lose that game. And so I think everything else, it was just a blur after that. Like, all was on my mind the whole game was just we can't lose. So we came in the huddle. It's a good play for us. Coach drew up. Play was for Duncan to get a shot. And, we go out there. But before we went out there in the huddle, somebody said somebody going to be open. Somebody. You don't know who, but somebody has to be open. So we go out there. They hand-K'd the ball. And, as I'm watching the play, like, I kind of jumped up and down a little bit because I saw everybody falling. And I thought Duncan was open at first. When he first came off the first screen, I thought he was open. But he had to come back off JD, and that's when it's just like everybody started falling down. And the next thing you know, the ball was in my hands. And then I just caught it, and my reaction just took over after that. I just shot it. And when it went in, I ain't really know what to do. That's why you see me run off. Chaz tried to give me some love at first, but I just was so hyped. I couldn't stop. I just needed to run and jump, do something. So, I don't know, man. It was just crazy, though.
Cade comes back. You guys are playing Atlanta. You ended up starting alongside him. Like, did that surprise you?
I wouldn't say it was surprising, because, like I said, I just know how I've been helping the team and how it looks, obviously, when I'm out there, man. So whenever my number is called to do whatever role, I'm ready. So I'm not going to say I was surprised by it just because I feel like I can start, but that's not taken away from nobody on my team or nothing like that. But that's just my mentality. Whenever I'm out there, you got to look at yourself as the best, because why is somebody better than you? Like, they don't have to be better than you. It's a mentality. And so that's how I view it. Like, I'm not surprised when you make a big shot or you make a good play or you start, because I feel like I belong. I know I can take on that role and be really good at it. So it's really a blessing. That's really all it is. Just another opportunity to show what I can do. They can expect me to always bring energy, bring that competitive spirit, and I'm always give my best every single game. No matter what that look like, even when adversity hit, I'm going to stay true to me. I'm going to compete, and I'm going to give it my all every single time. And they know that energy going to be there every single night I step out on that floor, whether I'm on the bench or on that floor.
What about the team? What can you expect from the team?
Man, it's the same thing. Our mentality is grit. We some dogs, man, and we not taking nothing from nobody. That's just it, because we know our goals. And like I always say, like, why not us? Like, who said we can't do something special? So that's our mentality finishing out this year.
What do you think makes you you?
I would really say just my passion for the game and my passion for everything that I do. I take everything that I do very seriously, and I try to perfect everything that I do. And sometimes it can get the best of me. That's why you see when I be talking trash and sometimes stuff like that. It's just my passion for everything is just so high. And like I said, I just try to be the best at everything that I'm doing, man.
Daniss, Pistons out numbers. Daniss Jenkins lays it home. What a shot.
Last one. Why do you love basketball?
Growing up, I always loved sports. Always. Sports was my life. Like, not to say that I can't do anything else, because there's a lot of other stuff I want to do when the ball stops. But basketball is just everything to me, man. Like, it's one of those things where you get in what you get out what you put in. So if you put that work in, you know, it's going to reward you. It's going to take you places. It's going to take care of your family. It's going to take care of your you can get generational wealth from it if you treat it right and if you do right by it. And for me, man, like I said, I don't think there's nothing else in the world like it, you know? It's nothing else in the world where if you give it your all and you put that work in, it's going to come back to you, and it's going to be amazing. So, I don't know. That's just why I love basketball. Like, it's fun. It brings me excitement, joy, all of that. And like I said, man, when you put that work in, good things going to come with it.